Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a 10-minute face. Well, it'll be a little more because I'm doing a tutorial for it. But if you were to just do this routine right through, it'll be about 10 minutes. And I did a selfie on my Facebook for this, and a lot of people liked it. So I'm doing a tutorial, and check out my next video. I am going to be doing a Ulta haul from the 21 Days of Beauty event that I just went through. So for this 10-minute face, first off, I'm using my Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour hydrating foundation. And this is a really good foundation. It's, like I said, not like, it's in like the medium price range, but it is really, really good. Yeah, this was too much. So, just gonna apply this. And, hold off 1 second. I need to wet my beauty blender. It's just, okay, I wet my beauty blender. Much better not sweat. And I'm just gonna blend this all in. As you can see, I didn't use primer this time. Usually I always use primer, but I tried this the other day in a hurry with this foundation and it still looked really good, so figure give it a try. And next, after you blend that in, I am doing my powder. I'm using my Physicians Formula powder, and I'll just use my beauty blender to put it on. And this really smooths the skin, and it gives it more of like, it kind of goes over the pores better. And this is the healthy powder, but any powder that is your favorite will work. And I'm not doing like, I'm just doing it a little bit where there's a lot of pores. And to kind of smooth over that. Then I'm going to take some powder brushes to blend it better. And next, for my 10-minute face, I am doing the Master Contour Maybelline palette. This contour, or I just use it as a bronzer shade, is a little bit light for me, but I really like the effect it had on the skin. It looks way more natural, and it wasn't as much of a difference. And I see that a little bit, kind of like where my cheekbones would be if I had higher cheekbones, and then around the top of my face. And it gets a really subtle shade, but it did look really pretty on the skin when you build it up a little bit. Granted, I'd go about a medium shade more, but this still is really pretty. So I just go kind of heavy-handed with it because it is not really the darkest shade for me. And so how was your guys' weekend this weekend? I had a really good weekend. My sister Lori was here, and we had a really good time, and hung out with her, and we also did a retreat at the a minister's retreat with my husband, and it's like was at a place called the Shack, and it it's like all wood, and it's like this big campus like with walking trails on a lake, and it was really pretty, and it's just really relaxing. They feed you so much food there. Oh my goodness. It's like you can't even eat all the food they give you because it's all the meals are included, and then you get Sundays after dinner. It's crazy. But then you just apply this with this e.l.f. stippling brush. I love the way it shows, and I just use this peachy blush right on the apples and a little bit farther up. And then for a highlight, I'm just gonna use a small like highlighting brush. This is a EcoTools brush on this rose tone peachy highlight, and I only put that on the tops of my cheekbones because I don't like to show texture on my face because I do have large pores, so I just like put that a little bit right there. And then that's it for the face products. And then next, just so it can soak in a little bit, I'm using my Burt's Bees pomegranate chapstick. And this is really moisturizing, and it has a little bit of a tint to it, which I like. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more foundation to my chin because who all can definitely know what it's like to break out because of the mask mandate. Just notice that's kind of poking through there. And I'm just gonna wipe off my hands with a makeup wipe since I was touching that. And next, I'm gonna do the eyebrows. I'm using the Ulta Beauty Sculpting Brow Pencil in Onyx. First off, I'm just gonna comb my eyebrows a little bit. Then I'm just gonna sculpt. I only sculpt like the middle to the edges because my front of my brows is like really thick and then my back of my brows aren't. So I just sculpt the tail end and a little bit like into the point. And my husband loves the Shack. We only go every other year because the years we don't go, we have to do the business side, which is like convention. But he loves it because it's just, you just relax, and like everywhere is really beautiful, and it's just like all pine. It's like this man who's in his 80s or 90s, he literally built the whole thing. And next I'm using this Pacifica palette, and it's something I got in BoxyCharm, but the only shades I'm using are well, actually, next I have to use the bronzer, I forgot, but the only shades I'm using are the caramel shade and the lightest brown shade, or the darker brown shade. So if you have any shades if you have anything similar, these are actually like foiled shades. If you were to look closer, you could tell. So if you have anything similar to the dark brown or the caramel, that's what we're going to be using on the lid. But for the crease, I'm just taking the bronzer shade with a, like a fluffy crease brush, and I'm getting like a lot on there because I want it to show up. And then I'm just going to do that in the crease on both sides. And I just make sure that's blended. And then I'm just getting one, like a fluffy brush that doesn't have anything on it to kind of shade it a little, blend it a little bit. And then that's all I'm doing in the crease. And then I take the Pacifica, and I'm taking the caramel color. On the other side of this Luxie brush, that's like a tapered shader. And I'm just like, has some kickback, but I'm getting a decent amount. Then I put it on the middle to the right side of my eye. And then I am taking the other side of the brush, and I'm taking the darkish brown color, and then I'm just like shading that a little bit on the side, make it a little bit more of a gradient. And it doesn't show up a lot, but it like makes it a little bit different of a shade. And then just kind of wipe this off a little bit, kind of like. And then the only thing I did is I took my Ulta single shadow in coconut, or any shade that is white and pigmented, cream color. And I am just taking a packer brush, and I'm doing that under the lid, and then I'm blending it down a little bit into that bronzer shade so that it like lightens it up and makes it fade a little bit and like shade. And that's all I do there on both sides. And then I take that same coconut shade from the Ulta single shadow and put it in my inner corner and blend it into, kind of blend it with your finger a little bit and blend it into the metallic shade. And do that on this other side. And that is the eye look finished. And then I just do mascara. I'm using the Manzura Big Lancome, or any mascara you like, and put it on the top and lower lashes. And this stuff works so good. I just got some on my lid, but if you let it dry and use a spoolie that's on the side of, other side of your eyebrow, other side of your eyebrow pencil, you can scrape it off once it dries. I'm going to do that in a second. inches. What you gotta do is make sure that's dried, and then you can scrape it off really easily. That's it for the eye look, and then all I did for the lip look is that I still used that chapstick, and then the lip liner is Contour Cosmetics.
How are you doing?
You realize I'm recording, Aaron? Hey, Aaron, you realize I'm recording?
Yeah, good.
And this is a, this is a, I'll just swatch it here on my thumb so you can see. This is a, kind of like your lips but better shade for me. Like, you can't tell that much, but it looks really pretty, like, once you apply it. I just, like, applied it all over, like a lipstick. And that is the finished look for my 10-minute, if you do this straight through, makeup tutorial. And the video is coming next week, and hope you like it. And I subscribe, like my video, and my husband was like trying to call his mom or something over there. But anyway, it's kind of funny. But I hope you liked the video, and see you later. Bye.